Sometimes, when I'm dreaming, I fly over the wide valleys of the kingdom, though I've never left my village. Often I see the foundations of the great cities, though I've never been to one myself, nor am I old enough to remember when they were built. Sometimes I explore the deepest caves, though I've never been one to labor in the mines. I see all these things like distant memories. And then I wake, and yet I feel no worse.
Good morrow, Cousin Vera.
Hello, Vic.
Sleeping late, are we?
No worse than usual. I see the village survived without me.
Hardly. I fought 2 or 3 monsters on last night's shift.
That's 1 or 2 more than we tend to see in a night. Surely these are the end times. They give you any trouble, though?
Of course not. I mean, with the village being so well lit, I hardly see where we're needed anymore.
Well, don't let your guard down. Our role as defenders is a serious one. We've sworn to lay down our lives for Prima if necessary.
Why, yes, I recognize that. I just don't see that happening in this age. Do you?
We've received full reports from the ambassadors. The same is in Rigel and Castor as is in the other 3 cities. With that being said, we can conclude with certainty that all is well in the kingdom of Edeneth, King Opul.
Yes. Thank you, Counselor. It would seem we have before us another day of peace, as we have observed for many years now. But let us not become weak in this moment of strength. We must keep our military active and continue sending night ops on regular patrol. Any inquiries or objections?
No, my king.
Very well then. You are all dismissed.
Hostile mobs clear.
Splendid work, Nim. That should give us a beeline to the cave. Nim, stay out here and keep watch. Erik and Grunt, on me. We're going in.
With you, Captain. Oh, I think I've got something. By the king's honor.
This must be the source of the area's high mob activity.
Guys, whatever you're doing, do it fast. We've got monsters closing in up here.
All right, let's get this over with. Erik, cleave a path.
With pleasure.
All right, spawn her down. Fall back.
It's about time. Y'all better move your blocky butts.
Move, double time.
Halt! Identify yourselves!
Military Patrol, Night Ops, Gamma Team.
They on the books?
Yeah, they're good. Let them pass.
All right. The doors are opening. Welcome home, soldiers.
There's no place like it.
How goes the night, Vera?
It's a quiet one, to be sure. Not a fiend in sight.
Guess they can't be bothered with our meager town.
Do you really believe that we matter less for our size, Vic?
You're twisting my words. I said no such things.
Just reading between the lines. You know, our work here is just as valuable as any patrol the kingdom can muster. All life is worth defending, and we do so for our home.
Aye. It's the choir you preach to. You must already be tired to begin your moral ramblings.
Sorry. Indeed I am.
Go on. It's my shift. Get yourself some rest, Vera.
Good night, and good luck.
What is this place?
Everyone, halt! Who are you, stranger?
I don't know.
Why is it that you stand in the middle of the road?
I am lost.
Well, we can't just leave you here. We're delivering a shipment of food to Pollux. If you wish to join us, then perhaps you can find your bearings there.
I would be delighted to.
Very well, everyone. Keep moving. So, what should we call you by, stranger?
Where are we?
This is a trade route between Castor and Pollux.
Pollux. A city.
Why, yes! It's a technological marvel of the kingdom. I'm surprised you never heard of it.
It would seem there is much I do not know.
This is quite the night, eh, Vic?
Certainly more exciting than most.
Behind you!
My gratitude for the save, Vera.
Worry not, I'll always have your back.
Was that a creeper you struck down?
Indeed it was. It's not often we see them in these woods.
Shall we find it suspect?
I think not. This was but one encounter. In any case, take caution in your shift.
Rest easy. I'll call out should I need your help.
And I'll be there to save you, cousin.
Good night, Vera.
Oh yes, the sea lantern. Now this is how you spend a night.
I say we hit the tavern after this.
Give it a rest, Erik. I'm sure we'll have plenty of time for a nightcap.
Well, if it isn't Cap and his team of Night Ops warriors. No monsters to slay tonight, huh, fellas?
We're on leave till next week.
I see. So what can I do for your extraordinary service, gentlemen?
How about a round for the team?
I'd be happy to oblige. What do you having?
I'll have a pint of tonic.
Batarian ale.
Give me a nightlife.
Here you go, fellas. First round's on the house.
Aw, you're a saint, my man. Woohoo! Yeah! Yeah!
Right.
Woohoo!
Whoa, what's up with that? I'm coming up on 5 years with the Force, and I get squat.
Hey, bud, if you can prove you see half the crap we see in a night over those 5 years, you've got it made.
Excuse me? Policing is a dangerous line of work.
Yeah, I'm sure it's so treacherous looking for that one guy a year who violates the Universal Peace Treaty.
Hey, if you've got a problem,
I
you better
wouldn't do that, boy.
Sorry, I didn't mean any trouble.
That's right. Give us some space, you sad waste of blokes.
That's enough, Erik. We're here to enjoy our leave.
Oi, sir. I'll have another.
This is our stop, stranger. Will you be fine on your own?
I thank you for the transport. I shall go alone from here.
I wish you luck in finding your way, stranger.
I do not think he realized that as soon as I saw this city, my way was found. I learned from the tradesmen that this is only one of 5 cities in the kingdom, each built to the sky with valuable resources. Their fortunes are without limits. They have no wars, no needs, nothing to live for. It is without purpose. Their monuments are to vanity. They live only that they may continue living. A circular road that ends only in emptiness. But I am an outsider. Only I can end this soulless cycle of aimless abundance. I have the power to renew this world with adversity. I am Skurge. And I have awakened.
King Opul, the Night Ops teams between Castor and Pollux have reported a sudden increase in mob activity.
How large of an increase?
It is difficult to say, but a whole Night Ops squad has gone missing in action overnight. A rescue effort was made, but the backup team returned with only 3 survivors, each of whom confirmed a mass amount of mobs moving along the Castor-Pollux trade route.
My word. How is this possible?
My king, shall we withhold deployment of Night Ops until this anomaly is better understood?
I'm afraid if the threat is as dire as it seems, we cannot afford to do so.
Alright, you boys ready to get back into action?
Hold your horses, Nim. I've been asked to brief you all on some new developments.
Something up, Cap?
The capital sent warning of extreme mob activity in the eastern regions. This may or may not affect our patrol, but in either case, we'd best prepare ourselves for heavy resistance.
Well, you know me. Never want to back down from a challenge.
This is serious business, Nim. There have been casualties.
Sir, if we are to encounter such strong numbers, what are we to do?
Our orders are to thin those numbers as much as possible before making a full retreat. Survival and a detailed report are priorities. Now, if you have no more questions, let's move out. Grunt, drop a flare. We'll hold this position. Nim, scout ahead. See if anything's worth our time. Otherwise, we'll patrol in a different direction.
On it, Cap.
Quiet night, Captain.
Yeah, no worse than usual. I don't trust it.
You think the mobs will migrate this far west?
There's no reason to assume the contrary. An extreme increase in mobs doesn't just happen.
Here she comes.
Fall back! Fall back!
Nim? Nim, report!
There's a zombie horde on our 6. Skellies dropping from trees. Creepers coming out of the woodwork.
Slow down, soldier. What's going on?
Turn around! Not possible. Sir, we have to keep moving.
No, we should stay and fight.
Quiet. We need to carve a path. Everyone stick close. Take out as many as you can, and don't stop moving. Go!
Leave him! He's gone.
Nim, Erik, get a move on. You need to bring word to the capital.
We're not leaving you behind, sir.
Forget me. You'll have a better chance if they have multiple targets. Now get out of here. That's an order.
Ready to take your turn, Vic?
Of course. How goes the night?
As usual, far as I can...
Care to take this one, Vera?
My shift's over. He's all yours.
Vera! Vera!
Oh, what do you want? Oh.
Yeah! Yeah!
Yeah! Fall back! We need to warn the village! Guard! guard! Raise the alarm! Wake the village! No! Vic, we must retreat! What do we do? We've nowhere to run!
We have no choice. I must activate the contingency.
No, we're defenders. It's our duty to protect this village.
Look around, Vera. The village is lost, but you can still live. This indignation cannot go unheard. You must deliver word to the capital.
I shall not abandon you, Vic.
It's like you said. This is our duty. We've sworn to lay down our lives for Prima, and that's just what I shall do.
You've grown much of late, Cousin Vic.
I was raised alongside the best. Now take a seat and keep riding until you reach the capital. Go! You shall not have my village, foul creatures.
Life is adversity. What they had known was not life. This is the way.
Finally.
Halt! Who goes there?
My name is Vera. I hail from the village of Prima. I must speak with the king.
Yes, yes, very humorous, young man. What is your true purpose for visiting the capital city?
I do not jest. My village has been destroyed by monsters. I simply wish to...
Destroyed by monsters? Impossible! The kingdom's military keeps their population in check.
Then clearly they failed, as I stand before you without a home.
Run this by an official. See what we should do. Well, we'll have this in order shortly. I suppose you can wait in customs until then.
What is the nature of your visit?
I need to speak with the king.
I'm gonna need to see some ID.
The people of my village carry no such things.
All right, let them through.
Not so fast, kid. You haven't been cleared.
Why can they enter but not I?
Those villagers are traders. They have a commerce badge.
And I have news that may affect the kingdom.
No, you have claims that may affect the kingdom. Plus you're asking to see the king. That's not something we take lightly.
I still need to see some sort of ID.
You the villager, kid?
Yes, my name is Vera. I must speak with...
Yeah, you need to speak with the king. I've been told. Follow me. Keep your horse here. My name's Anacor. I'm with the Royal Guard, sworn to protect the king.
I have not threatened the king.
Well, call me a mediator, because I'm here to make sure of that. Now start from the top.
I am a defender of Prima Village. Last night, the town was overrun by creatures. I barely escaped, and I've been traveling all night to bring word here.
Guard, keep watch on this kid.
Yes, sir.
Alright, Vera, wait here while I take this to the king. My king.
Speak, Anacor.
This morning, a young villager approached the capital gates. He makes claim to be the sole survivor of a village destroyed by hostile mobs overnight.
If our soldiers can no longer protect even the villages, perhaps the mob growth is far worse than we could have imagined.
What would you have me do?
Verify his account, then report back to me.
It will be done, my king.
Oh, has the king had my message?
I told him, but we still only have your word to go on. I need confirmation before we take action. Do you know the way back to your village from here? Show me.
No. He really did it. No. My mind refuses to believe what my eyes have seen. My home.
If you can't handle it, you'd best get out of here.
This place was my home. Do you not know what value that holds?
Well, tough luck. You can't change the past, kid. But perhaps we can use this to protect the future. Come, let's get back to the capital.
Halt! Who goes?
Military patrol! Night Ops! Gamma team!
Where's the rest of your patrol team?
Our team's dead. We need to see the king.
An army, you say?
Their numbers were many. We barely escaped with our lives.
Look, King Opul, semantics aside, I've been on Night Ops almost 10 years, and I've never, ever seen that many mobs in a single night. It wasn't natural.
I know. We've received reports of such occurrences as of late. We'd asked all captains to brief their teams on it.
Yeah, well, that briefing did a whole lot of nothing to prep us for what we saw out there.
King Opul!
What is it, Ambassador?
There's been an incident in Centaurus.
Wait, we are stationed in Centaurus. What happened?
Halt! Who goes?
Oh my. Hey, you ever wonder why we're here?
No. Yeah, one of life's great mysteries, isn't it? Oh! Ah! Oh!
In the name of the law.
Hello, Ambassador. Consider this my warning. Inform the king that I will destroy the 5 great cities his kingdom holds so dear. Then, when all's said and done, and the last city has fallen and the last building crumbles beneath my feet, then he's next. I am Skurge. You will ensure your king knows my name, as will everyone, soon enough.
That was the last thing he said before he just flew away.
Ambassador, the things you describe sound impossible.
King Opul, the entire city of Suntaris has seen what he's capable of. I can assure you, there's no shortage of witnesses.
And you believe this very man can somehow summon mobs, and it is he who attacks our troops at night?
I am certain. To find 3 charged creepers in one day is extraordinary in and of itself, let alone outside the gates of a single city.
If this Scourge is truly that powerful, then defeating him is of utmost priority. Inform the highest ranks. I'll work on gathering a team to track his movements.
My king, I've just received word of the incident in Sayres. With your permission, I'd like to form a team to battle this Scourge.
Ha! Initiative. That's why you're among the best.
Then it's granted.
I was on my way to give the order. I hereby endow you with full administrative privileges to reassign troops and recruit expert consultants as you see fit. You are to use this power for the purpose of hand-picking a team of those best suited to aid you in defeating this threat. Is your request understood?
Yes, my king.
And Anacor. There's a pair of Nighthawk soldiers staying at the local barracks. You may find them sympathetic to your cause.
Thank you.
Anacor, I do not wish to verbalize the obvious, but
There's not a chance you're joining me, kid. This is a high-risk operation.
I am not unfamiliar with danger.
You think keeping a few mobs out of your village is combat? No, I need soldiers, men of experience.
So you would deny me the opportunity for retribution?
Look at you, Vera. You don't even have a full set of armor.
He took my family and my home. If you turn me away, I'll have nothing. Nowhere to go. Nowhere to live. At the very least, I can be cannon fodder.
If you're gonna do this, I can't be held responsible for what happens to you.
There's no one left to hold you accountable.
Alright. Pack your things, Defender, before I change my mind.
Sir.
I hear the two of you are bunking in Capital City for now. Where do you usually lay your head at night?
Camp Equidae, Centaur City, sir. We haven't been back since our squad was decimated. We're still awaiting reassignment.
Well, how would you like to get even with the man who killed your team? Alright, team, let's get familiar. I'm Anakor of the Royal Guard. I'll be your leader. This here's Vera, former village defender. He'll be accompanying us.
Greetings.
Sup, I'm Nim, career night ops. The big fella over there is my good friend and squad mate Erik.
Let's not waste any more time, shall we?
Don't be fooled. He's very personable.
I'm a stranger to his accent.
Erik hails from the north. They all talk like that up there. Hey, tell him about Arcturus. You know you want to.
What am I? A tour guide? Shut up and mount your buffoon.
What a charmer.
Alright, everyone, we depart now.
Where to, boss?
First up, Pollux. I need to recruit some expertise.
What? Never seen a city before?
I've known nothing outside of Prima.
Well, you're in for a treat. Pollux is the technological capital of the kingdom. There's nothing like it.
Why are we here?
I told you, this team's got one last spot to fill. Dr. Mannon, might I have a moment of your time?
My schedule's quite packed. If it's not pressing, I recommend setting a date with my secretary.
I hope you'll find saving the world pressing enough.
And who might you be?
Anakor of the Royal Guard. Your dossier has high remarks. Graduating from the most prestigious university with doctorates in magical enchanting and scientific alchemy is rare, to say the least.
Yes, I know of my own record. What's this about?
I can use your expertise on a vital mission.
Oh, this doesn't have to be about the incident in Sayres, does it?
So you've heard of it?
Word spread fast of scientific anomalies that seem perpetuated by a single entity. It's beckoned to my curiosity.
How would you like to get up close and personal with it?
Sir, the courier has brought word. My city, Arcturus, it's under attack.
Boarding call. Win.
This is far worse than anything I'd seen.
Same. This guy's in business now.
And this is our chance to stop him. Guards, we require entry.
It's no use. The guards have abandoned their post.
How unreasonable to forfeit one's responsibility in such dire circumstances.
Arcturus is a city of warriors. It's likely they left only to join the battle.
Alright everyone, keep a safe distance. Make our way to that encampment and find our bearings. Erik, take the lead. You ready for this, kid?
I reserve no fear.
All right, let's move.
It looks like help's on its way. Someone back him up.
Thanks for opening up. I don't know how long we could have lasted out there.
Welcome to Camp North, gentlemen. I'm Detective Spade. This is my partner, Detective Quan.
You boys don't sound Arcturian.
That's because we're not.
We're with the Centaurus PD. We tracked a fleeing suspect to here, but then, this happened.
I'm Anacor of the Royal Guard. We're a special unit tasked with hunting the man responsible for this invasion.
Well, I think I can point you in the right direction. Look up. See the tallest building?
Yeah, Curate Tower. I'm familiar with its history.
We'll take a closer look at the top.
Is that...
a man. That's what it looks like. I couldn't explain it at first, but you seem to know more about this than I do.
Skurge.
Huh. I beg your pardon?
Erik.
Aye, sir.
You know the lay of the land. How can we best get to the tower?
Hold on. Getting there is not an option. Kira Tower was the first to fall. The whole block is crawling with mobs.
Sounds like Skurge staked his claim. Erik, my question still stands.
There's a bunker in the basement. We should be able to get there from the sewers.
Thanks for your assistance, Detective Spade.
Anything to end this battle quickly. I just want to get back to Centaurus.
If we defeat Skurge today, then there will be no more battles to worry about in all of the kingdom. Looks like it's relatively safe down here. Alright, Erik, show us the way.
Astounding. My village had nothing like this.
What did you guys do with all your waste then?
We would burn it in an open field.
Huh. Seems inefficient. Here in the city, every time you throw away that extra rotten flesh, this is where it ends up. Citywide waste disposal, courtesy of our brilliant inventors in Pollux.
Having a place to throw our junk. Never thought to thank you guys for that.
Alright, Erik, it's about time we pick up the pace.
Well, that's bad news.
You don't say.
Kira Tower's ventilation system is just on the other side.
We have little time.
Men, solutions.
Oh, I've got the solutions right here.
What was that?
Jump boost, my friend. Jump boost.
Alright, everyone, move.
Come on, Nin.
Looks like the bunker didn't do them much good.
Stay alert. Alright, men, let's clear a path through. Move.
Skurge!
What are you doing, Vera? Giving us away?
I had wondered if there were even 5 souls brave enough to face me. It would seem there's just that.
Our quest comes directly from the king. We're here to stop you.
Yeah? I'll give you something to laugh about, Griefmeister. Well, I didn't actually mean that when I said it.
It is clear you know not what you face. Perhaps I should enlighten you. Your king sends you as if I'm a man that can be killed with best laid plans. I am no ordinary man, and you, thinking you're the best this world has to offer, are simply outclassed. I'm done holding back. I'm done playing games. I'm giving this world exactly what it needs.
Incoming! Hold still!
Sir? Sir, what do we do?
I can't believe this. I thought I had all the answers, but there's no logic to explain what's happened here.
I'm sorry, Erik. We failed your city.
You don't owe it to me. But if Skurge doesn't die when we next meet, only then will I shed a tear for Arcturus.
Come, we must keep moving.
Erik.
Who are we kidding, Nim?
Don't start with that big guy. We've been through too much for you to start that now.
He killed Cop and Gromp. He wasn't even there when he killed them. How do we expect to fight something like that?
You're not gonna start breaking down over a city you hadn't seen in years, are ya?
Nim, my family was in Arcturus. I don't even know if they made it out alive.
Hey, look buddy, I know your family. Well, I mean, I don't know them, but I know your pedigree. They're warriors, every last one of them, descended from the Arc tribe themselves. I doubt that little scuffle even fazed them. Now come on, get yourself together. And of course calling a meeting.
Is Erik coming?
Present, sir.
Good. Now listen up. It's clear we won't be beating Skurge in a head-on battle, but Dr. Manna believes there may be alternative solutions. The floor is yours.
Well, it's a bit of a long shot.
In my view, we have little other choice.
So, I've got to thinking that there's not much in the way of precedent for someone like Skurge. Not historically, that is. Mythically, however. You see, when I was researching for my dissertation, I came across some ancient texts. It prophesied the return of an all-powerful being, one who they proclaim is the creator of this world. He will possess the ability to bend our reality to his will. He can create ex nihilo. He can summon mobs at will. He has control over the weather and the power over life and death.
That all sounds familiar.
Yes, the similarities are there, but with one glaring exception. The conditions for his return. It is said that he is to come at a time of turmoil, and only to restore peace in order to right the land.
Aye, that certainly bears no resemblance to our foe.
Which brings me to our long shot. Based on these texts, Skurge is not the benevolent creator in question. So, if such an all-powerful one does exist, then perhaps he's a match.
Alright, so we arranged for them to meet. Then sit back and enjoy the battle of the gods. But how do we go about doing that?
The texts were religious in nature, and its believers were exiled from the kingdom long ago. If we can find what's left of them, they may be able to tell us.
Exiles are usually banished to the Outlands. That's unmapped territory. How are we supposed to find them?
One of my colleagues recently took part in an archaeological dig south of Riga. They discovered one of their buried temples. We might find some clues there.
If this turns out to be a wild goose chase, we'll waste a lot of time.
Either way, we're not defeating Skurge with our own strength. This is our only option. Now move out.
Oh yeah, the town square. The markets, the vistas.
Don't get too relaxed. I'm sure Chief's about to put us right back on the job.
Ah, Detective Spade. Detective Quan, it's nice to see you two back in town.
It's good to be back, especially after that nonsense in Arcturus.
Yeah, we barely got out of that one with our lives.
I can assure you there's plenty more nonsense going on here since the charged creeper bombings. Speaking of which, I've been saving something for you. A little case I've kept on the down low to avoid a panic.
What's up, Chief?
There's been a murder in Centaurus. I don't think I need to inform you of the value of solving this one discreetly.
Quite inexactly our...
You can trust us, Chief.
Good. If you two hadn't returned, I'd have assumed you died in Arcturus and left this in less capable hands. Can you imagine that?
We'll take care of it.
brace yourself. We've got company.
We could take these guys. Easy.
I get that's your Arcturian instinct, but I'd like to avoid conflict if at all possible.
Agreed. Anyone know how to negotiate with bandits?
You know my record.
I know it's a bit foggy prior to your enlistment.
These are my people. I'll see what I can do. Sup, brothers?
Any valuables amongst you?
You'll find we're traveling light.
That one wears diamond armor. You expect us to believe we'll find better loot on this road?
Oh, right, trust me, you don't want the heat you'll pick up from messing with that one. I'm talking monarchy business. But you already knew that, because diamond armor doesn't come cheap, not to mention it's illegal outside the Royal Guard. You see, I'm trying to do you a solid here, but I know leaving empty-handed ain't your style. So here, parting gift. It's my half-used backup, but that bad boy's got power, flame, and unbreaking enchantments.
We have many bows like it. Why should we accept this as a parting gift?
Pick it up and read the name tag engraving. You see, I too was gifted that from a bandit. You may have heard of her. Goes by the name Artemisia.
My man says it's authentic. The value of this rare item earns you passage. Leave now before I get second thoughts.
Thank you, brothers.
Oh my.
Huh? This the place?
No, what gave it away?
Shut your face, Manon. I'm running on reserves here.
Cut the chatter. I know we're all plenty weary from traveling, but we need to get in there. Anything we should know?
Should be safe going in. I know the excavation team got as far as 2 levels down, but once Skurge invaded, everybody got recalled to the cities.
We would be wise to take caution then.
Curses. It's creepy in here.
Keep your eyes peeled.
Rest assured, as long as we see torches, we're in a place archaeologists have already been.
Well then.
Anyone got torches to spare?
Aye, defenders are always plentiful in torches.
Take it slow, Vera. You never know what this place...
Sorry, I'll be more vigilant next time.
About time you two showed up. We've been asked to hold the scene for you.
What have we got?
Homicide, clearly, which makes this case a big deal.
Yeah, we got that lecture. What do you know about the victim?
Not much. His items were found here last night. No trace of a suspect.
What'd you make of it, Spade?
He's not carrying tools, so we can rule out working class. Emerald and gold are high-rate currency, and pumpkin pie is a delicacy.
So, upper class?
Very upper class. This guy was posh.
Yeah, great. So he's rich. That don't get us any closer to a suspect.
On the contrary, that gets us very far.
He's right. Most factories are outside the city limits. That narrows everything we need to know to within Centaurus.
I count 3 stacks of pies. Our victim just stocked up.
There's a popular bakery in the marketplace. Vendor might remember him.
Then that's our first stop.
Castor and Pollux have fallen. That leaves Rigel and the capital as the only cities he's yet to touch.
If his threat is understood, he'll save the capital for last. That yet gives us time to prepare.
And what of Rigel, King Opul?
Sound for evacuation. With hope, the citizens will escape before Skurge's arrival.
But escape to where? An evacuation is unprecedented.
I know not. But for now, being anywhere is safer than inside the walls of a metropolis. Do not let us down, Anakor.
Anything?
It's some sort of combination rock. Trial and error could take as much as a few days. Or, minutes. I'm kind of the best.
Is that the item we've come in search of?
Only one way to find out.
Manon, wait!
See? Nothing wrong with it.
Everyone move quickly!
Whoa! Lava! Book it!
Those cave spiders, they're poisonous brain.
Erik, you've got the biggest sword. Start hacking at the webbing. Vera, Nim, help me handle the spiders. Manon, that book say anything that can help us out?
It looks like some sort of cipher. I can crack it given time.
We don't have time. Come help us out.
No, wait, I can do this.
Bought it!
Come on, Manon, move it.
Manon! Surely you can make it across!
Sorry, my friends. I'm all out of jump boost.
Wait there, Manon. We can fix this.
There's no time. You gentlemen have a world to save.
Manon!
Manon!
No.
Don't!
No.
Manon!
Head count. Who's all here?
Erik, present, sir.
Here.
Vera, I have the book.
Can you make anything of it?
No need. Manon succeeded.
It's coordinates. Coordinates Manon decoded lead to the far west. We've got lots of ground to cover. Be ready to resume travel by morning.
I don't feel safe this far off the map.
Same. Can't say I expected to find myself this deep into the Outlands again.
Very well. You two can take shifts standing guard.
I'll go first.
Nim,
What is it, Vera?
the way you talk about it, have you been to the Outlands before?
Heh. Believe it or not, I grew up outside the kingdom.
Really?
Born and raised. I'll tell you all about it when we survive all this.
Nim,
What now, Vera?
do you think we could have saved Manon?
That's enough, Vera. It's best not to dwell on the dead. Now get some rest.
So where's this bakery you were telling me about?
Should be right this way.
Sir. Centaurus PD, may we have a few words?
What can I do you for, gentlemen?
I'm Detective Spade. This is my partner, Detective Quan. We're investigating a sensitive matter. Was there anyone who purchased from you in bulk yesterday?
Ah, you must be talking about Mr. Gordon. He gets a stack of pies every month.
That right. How does he afford that?
The guy's in real estate. Owns a couple buildings around town square. You know, the apartment complex? That's his.
Do you know if he had any less than savory endeavors?
How do you mean?
Was he in the business of making enemies?
Well, I'm sure it's not hard for someone in his line of work. I don't know any specifics, but if he did, I'd imagine it'd be because of that club.
What club?
You know, Smoky Cantina, across from the grocery store.
Thanks for your cooperation. Yo, Spade, you know this place?
Yeah, it's a little out-of-the-way bar that serves as a haven for mob bosses. I'm talking illegal potion pushers. Real big cats.
You sound like you've shaken down a few capos around these parts.
Watch your back in there.
Once upon a time, a little rhyme may blew my mind. It was a hard time for me. Yeah.
You there. I've seen you around the town square apartments. You do business with Mr. Gordon.
Before you ask, no, I didn't kill him.
So you know.
I hear things. My name's Ferruccio, friend. What's yours?
I'm Detective Spade. This is my partner, Detective Quan. What do you know about this, Ferruccio?
Gordon was my brother. I was alarmed when I didn't see him all of yesterday. Next thing I know, one of my boys is telling me they see what looks like his drops behind the mall.
Yeah, you sound real shaken up about that.
I'm used to deaths in this business, but it's usually by outlet bandits looking to score our goods. This happened in the city. That means someone out there is sick enough to violate the Universal Peace Treaty. I mean, this Skurge that everyone's so concerned about presents a lot of opportunities for my business. But when someone uses that to start trouble, then that's no good for anybody.
You think Mr. Gordon's death and Skurge's attacks are related?
What? You think it's a coincidence? Years without a single murder in the kingdom. And as soon as a serious problem rears its head, bam! Instant death. Think about it.
Welcome to Netherbrick University. How may I help you?
Yes. Where can I find the library?
Just this way.
Oh boy. Where do I begin? How goes the prowl?
Took down a few enforcers, but nothing new. Any luck with the research?
Yes, actually.
Oh, so what'd you find?
Turns out there was a religion that revolved around an all-powerful being that created this world. They were exiled long ago, but it's possible a few violent extremists refused deportation. They were last thought to be here in the slums of Sayres, but they gradually faded into myth. I bet at least one of them still lives in these slums, and he thinks Skurge is his messiah.
Or he made himself a little more secluded. Follow me. Before we were partners, I took part in a crackdown to clear this place of squatters and condemn the property. If the police haven't been back, then this seems like an ideal hideout.
It's empty. Maybe squatting in the abandoned prison.
No, something's off. I remember this place being a lot bigger.
Maybe the city followed up and filled it in.
That's possible.
Oh no. Quan, someone's coming. We need to hide.
Get in here.
Centaurus police, stop right there.
What is this place?
Mister, if you're in here, we just need to ask you a few questions regarding a murder. Why are you doing this? The kingdom of Edeneth has been a peaceful nation. Why make it worse when we face a common foe?
Skurge is not your foe. He is the one who come to show us the error of our ways. Only by abandoning our riches can we know his truth.
So you killed Mr. Gordon because he was a businessman?
He was a heretic. He perpetuated our materialism, just like everyone in these cities. That is why Skurge is destroying them. But by helping him, I shall be spared. Skurge!
You look like you could use a hand there, Spade.
Case closed, partner. Drop me a ladder, will you?
Guys! We need to pack up shop.
What? Huh?
I said we gotta leave.
Oh no.
That cannot be.
Keep moving. Don't look back.
I'm alright.
The explosion killed our steeds. We are vulnerable.
Skurge must have found us. We're compromised.
You hurt, buddy?
I don't know if I can walk much further.
No. We are not leaving you behind, Erik.
Look at me, Nim. We've seen some tough days together, but this is the end of my rope. Besides, you won't get very far without your horses. The least I can do is buy you some time.
Erik, please!
You sure about this, soldier?
I'm an Arcturian. We're meant to die as we live. Give my regards to Skurge when you strike him down.
Erik!
Honor your friend's sacrifice, Nim. We must go.
Erik!
These so-called warriors thought they could hunt for measures to defeat me. I finish what I start, and now I shall finish the kingdom.
Is that the best you've got, Skurge? Very well then. In the words of my ancestors, have at thee!
I can't believe it. I can't believe we just left him.
Victory has always required sacrifice, Nim. It's best you just put it behind you and move on.
With all due respect, sir, do you have to be so insensitive?
Like you were so sensitive about Manon.
You think I asked for this many casualties? You...
Stop! Erik wouldn't wish us to fight one another. Not while we're yet to pay Skurge his regards. Is this it? Is this what we've come so far to find?
What in the world? These doors are huge.
Aye, as if made for giants.
So, should we, I don't know, knock or something?
Magnificent.
I don't understand. How could they have built something like this in exile?
It looks to me like they had help.
Can't be. No one helps anyone in the Outlands.
You've come far to find this place. I'm afraid our order does not concern itself with the quarrels of the kingdom.
With respect, we have come this far only to fulfill a very particular purpose. Our quest may be from the king, but many lives rest on our success or failure. You cannot simply stand by.
Look, we're not asking you to get involved, but at least give us some answers. Is it possible that Skurge is the one?
He is malevolent. By that virtue, he cannot be.
Then there's a chance. A chance the true one might save us.
It was your kingdom that excommunicated my faith after prohibiting its practice. You do not share our beliefs, and yet here you are, relying on them for your survival.
We are in desperation.
Yes, it would seem that's what it takes. Follow me.
Rigel has fallen. The final Shitinish path to the capital is no more. So I've called forth this gathering to ensure my decision in our defense is clear. By now, it would be foolhardy to await the results of my team. I've had no contact with them, and I know not if they even still live. Thus, all surviving citizens are to be evacuated from their cities. And with them, all capable warriors are to report here to bolster the defenses of our great capital. This city is our final stand. The kingdom of Edeneth will not fall without a fight. We will do battle with this Skurge to our last breath. Have I made myself clear?
According to prophecy, the One is promised to return in a time of great turmoil. What you've described certainly seems to qualify, but if he is absent, there are several explanations to account for this. One is that he deems the threat unworthy of his return. Another is that he is waiting for us to admit our need and call upon him.
What in the world is this thing?
We do not know. After the Exodus, when my ancestors first arrived in the Outlands, they were guided by the stars to this location. Here they were provided the materials needed to build the temple, along with a note commanding them to include a special chamber. When that chamber was constructed, this block appeared at its center overnight.
I don't believe it.
Believe what you will. This is the account of my people.
You ready for this, Detective Kwan?
We survived Arcturus. It should be a walk in the park. Right, Spade?
Let the end begin.
Target sighted. Draw your bows. Take aim. Loose.
My king, Skurge has breached our defenses. We must fall back to the Capitol building.
Quan!
My apologies. Was he a friend of yours?
That was my partner. You'll pay for this.
By whom will I pay? This was the strongest fight your kingdom had to offer. My work here is already done.
What happens if we press this here button?
Many have tried, but to no avail.
You're telling me this machine does nothing?
Not that we know, but many of our monks have speculated. Some say it will signal him if used in times of need. Others postulate that he dwells among us, and only he may use it for its intended purpose, but we cannot say for certain.
May we try?
If you believe it will bring the salvation you seek, then proceed.
Hold on. Let me see that. Oh, come on!
Why'd I try my hand, Nim?
Knock yourself out, Vera.
What happened?
I have no freaking clue. Where are we?
This is Capital City. We're too late. This is my fault. I went in search of mystical solutions and found nothing. We could have at least been here to fight.
You mustn't blame yourself, Anakor. If we were here, the result would be the same. At least we labored for something better.
Hang in there, soldier. You may be all that's left.
No! Get to the Capitol building. Protect the king.
You heading that way, sir?
The Kingdom's army didn't stand a chance. How can you expect to fare any better?
I don't. But I'm a royal guardsman. It's my duty to give my life for king and kingdom. you two want to run and live, I understand. But I'm going in there, even if it kills me.
I have nothing left to fight for. I begged you for this cause, and I plan on seeing it through to the end.
Skurge killed all my drinking buddies, so sure, why not? So, what's the plan, Chief?
First, we find a way across. Then if it's still intact, we stop to grab some gear from the Royal Armory. We're going to enact the capital contingency.
I know not of this term.
I don't expect you to. It's a top secret protocol known only by the Royal Guard. Follow my lead.
I've provided this world with the one thing it so desperately needs. A challenge. Your kingdom has lived so long without one that you cannot be said to live at all. Admit it, when I entered the field, you were exhilarated for the first time in your miserable existence. In a way, I gave you life, and now I shall take it away.
I confess, it was not unlike a good game of Spleef. Now finish it.
Skurge!
Anacor!
I remember you. You led the team that campaigned against me. You traveled the world in search of my weakness, and yet here you are, doing battle with your sword like any other warrior. It would seem that pursuit bore no fruit.
Maybe it did. I wouldn't base anything on conjecture if I were you.
I seem to recall leaving you for dead in the midst of a forest.
What can I say? I'm a survivor.
And this time I will not make the mistake of delegating your demise to lesser creatures.
I don't think you understand. Dying for the king is my job description. Nim now!
No.
What is it? I cannot believe it. That was our best effort. It's over. Edeneth is finished.
Really? You're giving up now? After how far we've come?
Well, what else can we do?
I don't know. But I don't see coincidence in that machine from the temple working for you. And it's certainly no accident that it brought us exactly where we need to be.
If those events have purpose, I know not what they are. I pushed the button, same as you. Only the result was different.
But it has to mean something. Don't you see? You're our best hope right now. Skurge killed my team. My closest friend died for this quest. Now you better summon up some more magic voodoo or everything they sacrifice is in vain.
You think you're the only one who has lost people?
I don't know. Am I?
No. I've lost people too. I've lost everything.
And are you content with letting the enemy win like that?
No. I know now what I must do.
I've combated their stasis with conflict. But with that conflict now over, I know not what's left for me to do.
When left without opposition, you resort to vanity. It would seem you're not much different from us after all.
Come to die, have we?
No. I've come to end your rampage.
Then perhaps the world is not void of conflict after all. Granted, this one is soon to be over.
This one will ensure there's justice for the fallen.
That's enough. No more holding back.
Show thyself, Skurge. It's over.
Why, you insufferable.
You tagged him, Vera. Finish him off.
Surrender, Skurge. You're outmatched.
No. No, no, no. It cannot end like this.
Why? You've proven your point. You provided this world with a challenge it could not overcome. You are already victorious. What is left for you to fight for?
I don't know. Perhaps the taste of victory has shown me something I could not previously comprehend. And it was not stagnation your people strove for, but rather consistency. Achieving and maintaining victory are two distinct affairs. I've done one. Now all that is left is the other. My destiny is greater than I had once thought. I care not where your powers come from, but they shall not hold me back.
And yet here you are with your own Babel Tower. Do you not perceive that you've become the very thing you once fought against? Skurge! End this madness!
No, I submit to no authority. I am the unconquerable soul. I am Invictus, and I will not allow you to stop me.
You're leaving me little choice. Stand down or I shall finish you.
If you want this to end, then that's what it will take. For as long as I'm still here, I shall never regress.
So be it. Skurge, I hereby invoke the full extent of the powers bestowed upon me, and I cast you out of this realm!
But how did you...
I had no choice but to erase Skurge from existence. He's been blacklisted.
He's what now?
Rest assured, we shall not hear from him again.
I still do not understand. You wield powers much like his. How?
Long ago I created this world. Since then I've remained dormant in many forms. But plans were kept should I require my powers to save it.
The monks exiled by my ancestors. They were right. You were among us. I would offer you a reward for saving the kingdom. But I'm afraid we have little left to offer.
Fear not. I require no reward. I only wish a return to the peaceful life from which I came.
You mean your village? Are you saying you can restore everything?
Indeed, I have that power. But I'm afraid I shall not be using it on this day.
Wait, what? Why? Look around. You can repair all this destruction.
That is precisely my qualm. Skurge may have been a malevolent spirit, but in the end, he was not wrong. This world has gone too long in stasis. This destruction presents itself as an opportunity to rebuild.
My friends are dead because of him. Manon said you had the power over life and death. You can't just walk away from this.
I'm afraid you do not understand the scale of what you're dealing with. I have restored this world countless times already. I have seen every possible outcome of this scenario play out before my eyes. You must trust me when I say, this is what's best.
If you do nothing, you're burying Erik.
And if I restore things to the way they were, I'm condemning countless generations to the pride of their ancestors. Edeneth needs this.
I just want my friend back.
I too shall mourn the home and family of my mortal shell, but I'm afraid this is the price we must pay. Sometimes when I'm dreaming, I recall the beginnings of the great cities. The days ahead remind me greatly of them, only this time it is the rebirth of a kingdom humbled and made stronger by its scars. In the absence of strife, there can be no growth. Only by conflict do we come into our own. Only by turmoil can a boy become a man. A soldier become a veteran. A veteran become a hero. And a king become a true leader. Only by these events did the proud find humble deaths. And although this came with hurt and heartache, by survival our resolve is strengthened. By overcoming, we can wake each day and feel no worse.